Hi guys, Brandy Lee here. Hey, if you're intrigued by the video's title, stick around to the end because I'm going to tell you why. So, in today's video, I want to highlight and address the importance of zero and its connection to spirit. Okay, so uh, just quick side note is that when I say spirit, I'm simply referring to the one source that we all come from. Okay, so whether you choose to label that as God, source, spirit, universe, doesn't matter. Just know for brevity's sake, in this video, I'm going to refer to it as spirit. Okay, so I've got four things that I want to highlight about zero. Now, the first one, it may seem kind of contradictory, but zero is not a number, but it is a numeral. Okay, it's not a number because it lacks value. I mean, when we have zero of something, we have nothing, right? But this is also where the numeral part comes in because we indicate nothingness by the oblong circle, right? So when we see that written figure, we know that's the zero. We have nothing. So, um, but that's just a quick distinction. Just note zero is not a number, but it is a numeral. Okay, that's number one. Number two is that it holds potential that may or may not be recognized. It holds within itself all possibilities for everything. Now, this is also its most important and significant connection to spirit. In this way, it symbolizes the all, absolutely everything, which is kind of ironic when in number one we have nothing, we have it's zero, but ironically, it's nothing and everything at the same time. Okay, and this is why it holds all potential. Okay, it holds all possibilities within itself for absolutely anything. Um, it's the Alpha and Omega. It has no beginning, it has no end, and it holds within itself absolutely everything. Um, it also holds within itself the energies of all of the root numbers, 1 through 9. So, and because of that, it holds the energy of all numbers, any number, doesn't matter how long. So, it's very powerful in this respect. So that's number two. Okay, it holds the potential for absolutely everything. Now, one quick way, it symbolizes our choices in that respect, right? Because it's we're a co-creator with spirit. So when it comes to making decisions in our life, that's what determines the reality that we live in, our choices, right? Well, the zero symbolizes that. All choices, all potential for absolutely everything. That's number two. Number three is that zero is an amplifier, it's an intensifier to any number that it is next to. Okay. So, for instance, when we add a zero to the number one, we get the number 10. Well, 10 is just an amplified, elevated one, right? Because 1 plus 0 is 1. So, 10 holds within itself the energy of the one. However, think of it this way. Let's say you're in a building and you're standing on the first floor, right? You're going to get a basic fundamental view, right? A street view. But when you go up to the 10th floor, you're going to have a wider view, right? It's going to expand. You're going to see more, see further. Okay. It's an elevated view, and that's what the zero does to any number that it's next to. It takes you higher, it shows you more, it expands your interpretation of that number. It expands its energy. Okay, and this applies to any other root number, right? 2 through 9, 20. The zero would amplify the two. 30, same thing, amplifies the three, and so no, this also applies to when we get into like the triple digits, right? And you have, as in 100, and you add another zero. Just think about how more expansive the view is going to be on the 100th floor than was on the 10th floor or even the first floor. Okay. So, I mean, they're all connected, but in a way, your interpretation and your understanding of that number, it becomes more spiritualized. It becomes higher. It becomes more expansive. it widens up. Okay. So that is the third thing to know about zero. It's an amplifier. Fourth thing to know about zero is that it is Spirit's calling card. Okay. And this is this is for those that see messages in numbers, or um, uh, that will get that have a feel for synchronicity. Because when zero appears to you in any repeating form, it's basically Spirit's seal of approval, right? It's their message to you that you're on the right track, that you're headed towards success, and that you're getting a lot of unseen help, right? You're getting a lot of divine intervention, if you will. You're getting a lot of cosmic support. So um, it's just their love and guidance, and it just kind of it adds a little extra oomph, if you will, to the messages of the numbers. And so just know that that's their way of supporting you and bringing you unseen help that is definitely beyond your control. There's things that are beyond your control and outside your awareness that are helping to further you along your path. Okay, so if you're picking up on that, then that's the message that they're bringing to you. Okay, and they bring it to you through the power of the zero. Okay, so that's the fourth thing to know. So so to sum it all up, zero a as a as a potential, as a holder of all potential, right, and an amplifier of all energy, it symbolizes our absolute reality. Okay, and our absolute reality is the source, the one source that we all come from, God itself, the universe, Spirit. Zero is Spirit. That is its connection, and that is why I lovingly say that God is a big old zero. So that'll do it for today. If you guys like this video, let me know in the comments below. Give me a thumbs up. I created this channel for 3 reasons. I want to inspire you to live in spirit. I want to empower you to live your fullest potential. And I want to uplift you with information that will help expand your consciousness. I post videos weekly, usually on Fridays, on topics such as metaphysics and spirituality and numerology. So if those are some things that you're into too, then subscribe. I would love to have you. Till next time.